What if Deku had a stand? Part 4. So, last time, Deku is fighting Dio, and that's where I left it off. Picking up straight from there, Deku blocks a punch from Dio and jumps back as they go into a very heated punching, kicking fight until Dio says, "It's over, Suhardo!" and stops time. Deku, seeing this, obviously can't move, so he's like, "What? Damn it." As Deku notices that Dio left. Deku's looking around with his eyes as he can't see Dio anywhere. He's like, where is he? Why'd he just leave? Until he hears Dio say, 3 seconds. As Dio comes out with a massive steamroller. Deku's like, damn it. As Dio starts pushing it down on Deku, the Star Platinum comes out and starts saying Uda. It's Ura, Uru, but I'm going to say Uda just to make it easier because I can say Uda, or Ura, or, you know, who cares? As Deku starts saying Ura, Uda, as Star Platinum just keeps punching and punching. Steamroller as Dio says 7 seconds. It's over. As Deku gets crushed at around 8 seconds. Dio starts laughing, says, "This just proves that nobody can beat the immortal Dio. The world beat Star Platinum. I rule over these puny humans." Until he says 10 seconds, and then he just can't move, as Deku just says, "Good grief, you sorry idiot. Can't believe you didn't notice that I was gone. Stop time at 9 seconds, so don't bother moving. And 10 seconds is your limit for the world, huh?" Times as Deku's like, I can kill you in about a second from this position. As he kicks Dio in the legs with Star Platinum. As he says, time has begun to start moving again. As time starts to move again. As he stands over Dio and says, "I'm not going to kill you in this state. Just be a bad way to go. But you wonder how long your legs are going to take to heal, huh? 3 seconds? 5 seconds? Maybe even 2? I don't know. From there, I'll kill you." As Dio's like, You don't think you can really kill me. You will kill me. As his legs heal, and he's like, that's your mistake, Deku. Dio starts standing up, and that's when he says, "There, how about a little blood in your eyes?" As he squirts blood into his eyes from his healing legs. Deku's like, "Ah." As Dio says, "Now die!" As the world comes out and goes in for a kick, as Deku moves to the side, says, "Hoorah!" and punches the leg with Star Platinum. As Star Platinum's hand starts cracking a little bit, as Deku's like, as he starts wincing in pain, is Dio's smirking, and he's like, "You can't beat me after all." Only to see that the world's leg has started to crack until it starts going up its leg, and then up to his chest, and then to his head, as it starts cracking open, as Dio yells, "How is this happening? I'm the immortal Dio!" As he basically blows up, leaving just one side of his body and his pretty much cracked open leg. As Deku just stands there and says, "You made one mistake, Dio. You went and pissed me off." As he starts walking away. Now, let's go up to the top of a building where we see a 5-year-old kid recording Deku just beating the crap out of Dio. He's like, "Oh my gosh, this will get so many views on YouTube." As he posts it to YouTube, as he's like, as he says, "Jojo beats Dio," or something like that. Which people heard about this temporary hero, Jojo, and nobody really, people know about Dio, who's pretty much immortal and has lived for so long, basically. People know him as, all-powerful, basically, but, not too well-known. As he's, as the next day, Jojo's walking back. He's walking to UA as he gets swarmed by a bunch of girls. And they're like, "Can we please have your autograph?" He's like, "Why do you want this?" He says, kind of in, a pissed-off tone. As they all get scared and says, "Aren't you Jojo, the hero who beat Dio yesterday? We all saw the YouTube video of you." Deku is just twitching in annoyance, and he's like, "Somebody posted a video of me beating Dio on YouTube. Good grief. Wait a minute, just move on. Just go away. Start pissing me off." As he just keeps walking away with, them trying to keep going and then pushing each other like, "He's gonna be my husband first," and crap like that. Deku turns around and yells at them that they're annoying and should just go away. And he's like, "Would you annoying girls just go away?" Which kind of scares them and they all run off, basically. So when Deku's walking into UA, everyone's just staring at him like, "Dude, isn't that the guy that killed Dio? The immortal Dio?" They're all like, "Yeah." I'm going to say Dio was, he was, the number one villain who would just kill random people. Mostly he deemed a threat to him conquering society, which he didn't see All For One as a threat because he doesn't have a quirk, and All For One's quirk doesn't stand a chance against the world, basically. Nothing can besides Deku, who has Star Platinum the world right now. So after this, he walks into the class and everyone's congratulating him, and he's like, "That stupid YouTube video and that stupid kid who recorded it got me this famous. I never wanted this." Deku sits down just mumbling to himself how annoying everybody is, mostly girls. So after this, Aizawa announces that they will have 2 weeks for the final exam. Deku obviously goes and trains for those 2 weeks, which he does his simple normal training, but also trying to get his time stop or Star Platinum the world time up to where it's around Dio's level. So he spent 2 weeks practicing, and now he has Star Platinum the world at around 10 seconds time, where he can stop time for 10 seconds. So once everybody comes back, Deku is smirking to himself, knowing exactly what they're doing. So when they all walk into the writing exam place, Deku says, "Star Platinum, the world." As he goes and takes the fills out the test, and goes and gives it to the teacher after time has begun moving again. Which kind of shocks everybody, he just did so good on the test. He just finished the test, as they're all chuckling, thinking he just guessed all the answers, when in reality he used the answer key because he has the world, and he's like, dealt with enough this past week. I don't need to have to deal with this. I'm gonna say Deku kind of used Star Platinum to write pretty fast, because writing a whole essay or writing a whole lot just is kind of hard in 10 seconds. So after that, Nezu explains how the pro heroes will be the villains here, and their heroes trying to capture them. So All Might is obviously with Deku and Bakugo. So Bakugo tries to tell Bakugo a plan, but Bakugo obviously declines, saying, "I don't need help from a quirkless loser like you." And Deku just says, "You're lost." So as soon as they walk in, Deku just straggles behind Bakugo as Bakugo charges at All Might, only for him to get a punch through the gut and through the other side of the city. Deku just laughs at this, and he's like, "Told you so. Star Platinum, the world!" As time stops, as Deku goes over, takes handcuffs out, and places them on All Might's hands, as he says that time has begun moving again. As All Might looks around for Bakugo or Deku, and he sees that his hands are cuffed, and he's like, "What? How?" Deku's just behind him with a golden glow around him, and he's like, "Simple, really. I put handcuffs on you, meaning I win." As Deku walks out, with everybody shocked that Deku just beat All Might in 5 seconds. He just waited for Bakugo to be punched in the stomach and then did it himself. So people are kind of creeped out by this, how did he beat All Might that easily? If he just did that with All Might, then he can put canceling handcuffs on any of us that easily. If he was a villain, though. They're all thinking stuff. So after this, Aizawa announces that they're going on a field trip, and the people who did not pass will have to do extra hours. Now, since Bakugo didn't help at all, he also has to do these extra hours, because instead of him staying with Deku, he charged at All Might, meaning he has to do the extra hour work while everybody gets to have fun, basically, at night and stuff. So that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. I don't want to start the field trip training just because I know it's going to run maybe 5 minutes longer, and I don't want a 17-minute video. So I'm just keeping it short, 12 minutes. See ya, guys. Bye.